All right, welcome back to LearnWire. We're going to be taking a look at a traffic generation software today. This is called TrafficWave Generator. It's by D. Papa. He is a software creator. He sells his products on Warrior Plus. If you've ever learned about or picked up Traffic Zion, it was a great software that helped you get traffic to your WordPress sites, and it was real traffic. So he does create real softwares, a little bit different than a lot of the softwares that we find on places like Warrior Plus. You can go read the sales page, but you can see right over here, it's not about making $1 million overnight. I like that. It's all about getting traffic to your websites. And one thing that I do at least intrigues me, and it should intrigue you about this as well, this is targeted, free, organic, targeted traffic for affiliate marketers, bloggers, e-commerce, etc., etc. So if you have a business, it doesn't matter what it is. If you need to get more traffic to it, then this is going to be something that you at least should be interested in. I did pick it up. I haven't used it yet. I'm going to demo it right in front of you. There was setup. We will go through the setup and so forth a little bit, and there are some one-time offers. Now, I just picked up the front-end software. I like to get to know the software and stuff first before I'm going to go and pick up any of the one-time offers. But I do think the one that seemed like it was the most intriguing and the one that I probably would go pick up is that they have this one-time offer. How much is it? It's $27, $37. And basically, it allows you to put your affiliate link in, and you'll be able to create pins, and the images will have your affiliate links on them leading back to and it does it in a unique way where you can actually, it'll create an entire campaign. So let's say you search for dog collars, and there's 500 products on Amazon for dog collars. It's going to create however much you specify. I wouldn't abuse this software, so you don't want to do probably more than 10 pins a day, or you're probably in Pinterest, it's going to get a little fishy. So you're going to want to do 10 pins or less per day. If I was building a new account, anytime you go out and abuse anything, then you're putting yourself up at a high risk for getting banned on Pinterest and so forth. So use this at your own risk and just be common sense and careful with it. But what this will do is it will go and like on AI Wise Mind, same principle is that it will go based on what you searched in, and it will start creating content. And in this case, it's all about Pinterest. So it's going to create pins for you automatically and pin them for you. Okay. So really cool. Then there's some other ones as well. There's a templates club every month if you want new templates. So your pins will start standing out and it's not just the same pins every time. Then this is a monthly cost right over here, $27 a month, but you're going to get 40 new templates. I believe it's 40 new templates per month. Yeah, it says right here, 40 new templates per month. And there's a bunch of other stuff right there as well. Then we have this one, Unlock Your Full Business Potential with the Agency Upgrade right over here. That's $197. And this is, so they're going to give you a bunch of sub accounts so you can actually go out there. And what D. Papa is telling us is that we can go out and charge $1,000, $2,000, $3,000 and run this as an agency. Basically get traffic to people's businesses using Pinterest. And this is the software to do it, right? It's pretty cool. So we're logged in right over here. I just created a brand new account on LearnWire, Pinterest right now as well. So let me talk just real briefly, and then we're going to actually go over the software and we'll create something. But what I like about the concept right now, at least the initial concept, is that you guys, if you've had sites taken down or sites de-indexed, or you've lost a ton of traffic with websites, finding new ways and other ways to get traffic. And this is the way that a lot of people are shifting. A lot of people are shifting from, even if we go over here to Jackie Jow from Indexy right over here, you'll see right over here, he's going all in on OnlyFans right there. How I'm moving away from Google spam update, building in public right over here. And he's shifting what he's doing, completely going all in on another specific platform right over here, right? He coined the phrase, I believe he got clapped. Basically means that his two butt cheeks got clapped by Google and he is feeling it because he's making less money. This is an SEO expert right over here that was making thousands of dollars per day with SEO sites and so forth. This is basically him just talking about his revenues going down and so forth. Talking about Parasite SEO right here, why he's moving away from Google, because he got hit hard right over here. Okay. So that's just, this is bringing up somebody that makes thousands of dollars a day that is an SEO expert for years. And he's definitely not going to get out of the SEO game, but he is definitely just promoting and I've always said this, don't put all your eggs in one basket. And so imagine having a website that's getting 100,000 visitors per month just from Pinterest alone. And then you have YouTube traffic sending another 20,000 visitors to your site per month. And then you have another one. So you have all these other sources that you don't even have to rely on a search engine, Google, to change their algorithm overnight, and then you lose business. Imagine if you built up an infrastructure and you actually have a Pinterest account that's getting millions of views per month and it's sending tens of thousands of visitors to your site, then you wouldn't lose your business overnight because Google's algorithm. So that's why I'm a little bit more interested in things like this. And because quite frankly, I've tried Pinterest in the past and it hasn't worked for me. And I'll just be completely blunt and honest with you as well. It's probably a little bit harder than people make it out to be. But essentially what you're doing is you're creating pins, you're pinning them, and Pinterest is a search engine. It is the next social media, quote unquote, social media platform like YouTube, right? That has millions of visitors per month. And let's actually even go to Pinterest right now. Let's see if I can just right over here, Pinterest. Yeah, and then I'll go and see what Samira Webb says about it. So Pinterest right over here, 1.2 billion people are on Pinterest per month. It's a massive traffic source that it's more thought of as a search engine. People go here to shop and find pins and to do all kinds of things. So Pinterest is that next thing that's like YouTube, where it's actually a search engine and it can be thought of as not an actual social media platform. So that brings me to this case right over here. Here's a bunch of templates that are in the system right over here. You can go over to the template groups, I believe over here. You can create a new template and so forth right there. I'm not going to show you all that. We're just going to really show you the gist of what this is all about. There is a training right over here. You can click on the training and it's going to take us over here, right over here. Let me just go to the home and show you how much effort they actually do put into this. We have start here. We have 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18 videos of just training. And every step of the way, there's some things. I had a little bit of an issue with the Google API setup and so forth, but you don't have to have that. You just have to have your ChatGPT API key, which is super easy. And he shows you exactly how to get it. He shows you how he gets millions of visitors per month. And him and his wife do this as an agency for other companies. So that's why he builds a lot of softwares around Pinterest. Pinterest is his business. And he just takes you every step along the way with how to set things up. I set up an Unsplash API key. I already did all this ahead of time, so you don't have to worry about, or I'm not going to make you go through that watching it right now, okay? Here's all the good stuff right over here. So the training is there. It's nice to have a software launch like this. How many AppSumo products even come out that don't have this much training, right? So pretty cool. I will definitely give him 2 thumbs up on the training itself. Now what you would do is you just come over here to the settings section, and I'm not going to click on that, but it basically has a box to put everything in, and the minimum that you have to have put input in order to use the software is your ChatGPT API key, and you can get a free one, I believe. You can use a free API key as well. And then you just need one of either Unsplash or Flickr, and both of them are easy to get. Those are the image platforms that we're using in the software. And so you only need one of those. I put both of them in there to give myself even more image possibilities and so forth. I'd love to see him work in here a way to also have it create AI images. That would be really cool. Probably the next step, if you will. But nonetheless, very easy to set those up, and then they have the training to get that. I did have issues with the Google thing. I don't even know why there was the Google API and so forth, like what that was all about. Maybe that is to get Google images as well. That's probably what that was actually. I had issues with that, but we'll move on. We don't need that because we have 2 other methods to get our images. All right, so there's some other places we can go do some keyword research right over here. So for example, if I wanted to go and select from here like this, and let's just go before or after, and let's just say we go with software. Right over here, find, there's action items right over here. There's all kinds of different search engines that we can go with. And I'm just going to say find. So it's going to go out there and find a bunch of keywords for us. Look at this massive list of keywords right over here. Bitcoin mining, software branding. And I believe that this would probably be coming from, actually, I don't really know. I want to go over here and, yeah, I don't see the option for Pinterest. So maybe the native one that if you just look right here, maybe this is also searching Pinterest right now as we speak. But there's a keyword research tool in here. You can go and fool around with it, and it looks like it has all kinds of stuff. Google Shopping, because this is very shopping oriented. Pinterest, you got to be thinking of commercial intent. It's one of the search engines like Etsy and Pinterest. A lot of people go to Pinterest and they start their search. They end up on places like Etsy and they end up buying. So it is a very commercial intent, and people have money that generally speaking, people have more money and they're actually willing to spend when they're on Pinterest. Something to be aware of. I don't know what this offers thing is. You would come over here, create offers search campaign. I really don't know what this would be. Why don't we just type in software right here and push submit and see what ends up happening right over here. And then what we'll do is we'll just come over here and you'll set up your account over here. That was easy. You just grab your Pinterest account, and it was really literally just this drop down right here, LearWire. And then I went and set that up right over here under accounts. It's right here. LearWire status says it's okay. And that's really the software right there. So the main part of the software, let's go see keywords if it's still running, or offer search right over here. It says it's still running. So let's go to Wave. This is the main part of the software that we're going to be using. There is a video how to set it all up and everything, but right now we're going to go and say add Wave. So then you're going to get this menu item right over here. We're going to say Wave name. I'm just going to say, I want to get some ideas from my site for fun. So let's go over here. And this might cause me to start thinking about maybe some posts that I would want to do on my site. For example, the top 5 AI writers, things like that, because then those make really good pins. People like listicles on Pinterest. But right over here, I'm just going to say, hey, let's go with maybe this one right over here for fun. Let's go with school review. And I'm just going to go like this. I'm going to copy that. We have our URL over there, but we're going to go back over here to the software and paste that in. School review and start date is going to be right now. And we have wave duration. So you have 30 days worth of content if you want to put that in right there. Pins per day, 10. So I only want to create, maybe I just want to create like 3 pins on this one right now. And let this run for, let's just say we want to run it for 10 days. You can run it for, because there is 2 versions of this as far as the cost of what you buy. If we click over here, it's going to take us down here, and you're going to be able to see that there's a $27 price range right here, $27 for the one-time price. And that's going to give you a connect up to 1 account. You're only going to have to be able to create content for 10 days per wave, 10 done for you templates. So obviously this one is just for $10 more. You have your commercial license. You have 5 accounts connected at once for only $37. It is a lifetime deal, no monthly price. And then you get 20 done for you templates. You get 5 campaigns simultaneously and so forth in the 5 accounts. So obviously, if you're seeing this, you're going to be buying the $37 one. Why not for just $10 more? That's the one that I picked up, and that's why I'm getting the option to go all the way to 30 days right here. WebWave active, search images only. I'm not really sure what this means right here. I'm just going to say active right there. So images search basic, Pinterest, not really sure what to also put right there as well, but I'm just going to say basic for now, and we'll see what it turns out to. And then right over here, we're just going to say course creation platform, online course, online community. We'll also type in school form, and then I'll put make money with a community, make money selling courses, something like that. So we've got some keywords in there. Pinterest account is already right there. So LearWire, Pinterest boards. I'm going to select the board. All right. So I did a refresh right here and I did the drop down. I'm not seeing this pin or this category that I created, which is AI writing software reviews. We'll see what it ends up doing, but pin titles, insert titles, 1 per line. Let's see if we click right here, we have our keywords. So what I'm going to do is go back up here, grab these keywords. And mind you, I haven't used this yet. So we're going to see, this is ChatGPT right here. I'm going to put the keywords in. Here's the URL, pin descriptions. So if we want to come in here, we can maybe grab this URL right here. I think that's what it's saying. So we can get like more titles and different things. So I'm going to put that in right there, and then context right here. We can actually come over here just to give it the prompt some original context, which would be, we would just come in here probably and maybe grab something like that. And maybe we want to even grab the pricing right there. So I'm going to go ahead and grab all this down to the pricing. So it has enough information to get going. I believe that's what that's for. We'll paste that into the context box. And we have all that up, and then I'm going to say submit. And now it's going to do its thing and work for us to create titles, I believe. Okay, so that just took a couple minutes, and then we have all these titles right over here. Look at this. Unlock your potential, create, sell, and scale, join the school community. So it used that, all the keywords and the link and all the information we gave it, created all the titles for us. So that's done. So now pin descriptions, we would click on the same thing right over here, and then it's already filled out. So I love those little tiny things like that. I love that in software where this is already filled out. So all we have to do is just say submit. It's going to go out there and create our descriptions. And so think about what it's doing for us right now. It's creating pins for us, custom pins. It's going to do all the image work and everything for us. I believe one of the upgrades was that you can use your own images. So you want to go through the OTOs, because I can see, like, with my content is very specific. There's not going to be a lot of images out there about a lot of the softwares I'm creating content for. So I probably would need to pick up that OTO, because I would want to put my own images in here as well. But now we have the descriptions right over here. It looks like it created the same thing, but we'll see. Maybe you're going to just interchange these out, but I'm just going to follow along. Now the pin link is where you do, and now in his training, you don't want to do affiliate links here. This is just back to my website. So I believe this is a safe link, and this is where you would put your link here. Now there's an add slug to pin links. Not really sure what this is, but it's like it creates a new link. So it doesn't look like you're spamming this one link multiple times a day. I believe that's what this is on. So it's automatically defaulted on. I think you want to leave that on, but I'm just following the instructions and the training that Depapa gave, that you can go to your direct website right here, but you don't want to do like affiliate links right here or anything like that. That's a no right here is what he said. So pin template settings. So template groups. So like right over here, we have the different groups. So you select from the different sizes that you want it to create. Why not? I'm going to go with background image. Why not just do everything, right? And then template text. So insert template text 1 per line. I'm not really sure what this part is right over here. I'm going to actually pause and go see if I can figure out what this is. Actually, I'm going to click right here. We have all the information right here. So just push submit. It's probably going to create all those right there for us. So basically, if that's the case, if you're using the same information for all those, then you could probably just copy what's in the box there and paste it into those 3 boxes. But I really just want to see what it's going to end up creating for us and what it's going to end up doing here in just a minute. We'll be right back. Okay, so it did. Here's the sample, the template texts. It is different than these 2, so that's good. And then what we're going to do is we got everything filled out. I only want 3 pins for this per day for now, just for fun. And we'll push save. Save. Okay, the board's filled is required. So this board is, for whatever reason, it's not saving on my board. I'll be right back. I'm just going to select my board. Have no idea. It's not automatically posting on that board. So I really don't know if this is all that important, because we're going to be choosing how to do this anyways, I believe, so let's just keep moving on. Okay, so I'm going to say save. So we're going to save that. And now we have this created, and it's running this for us right now. Duration 10 days. And we have to wait till it's done running, and then we are going to go and push this Pinterest button. And then we're going to, because unfortunately, the one thing that I don't like is I wish that they would have built this to where it would be running in the background and doing APIs and doing all this stuff, right? But that's not what it's doing. There's a little bit more manual work than you think, but it's creating all these automated, pretty dang cool, right? But then we're going to be downloading the CSV, and then we're going to be uploading it into Pinterest, which is just a couple of clicks of a button. Super cool. But like I said, it would be nice if it was automated, completely automated, but I'm sure that the infrastructure to be able to do that and the bandwidth and everything to be able to do that would be double of what TrafficWave's already doing for us. So really you have to think about TrafficWave is a Pinterest and pin creation beast, right? It's going to create pins, unique pins for you. And it's going to create a ton of them for you, and then download them in the exact CSV file that is specifically built to be uploaded to Pinterest. And we're going to be doing that in just a sec. So I'm going to say refresh, and it says it's finished now. So then now what we're going to do is click this Pinterest button over here, and then you're going to be able to see, look at all these pins that it just created, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, It just created how many of these? It created a ton of these. I don't see, but I'm going to go ahead and just export the CSV, but I want to click on a couple of these. Let's click on this. I want to see what that looks like. And when you click on it, it doesn't do anything. But look at how the title, Discover the Ultimate Course Creation Platform with School, Discover the Ultimate Creation Platform with School. So it did both right there, but it doesn't really do that again. So that's okay. Those are our descriptions. What I'm going to do is export. You can create a single pin from here if you want, but this also just now did the auto. So here's the brilliance of the software. Notice the schedule date, right? So it's going to be 3 going out today, 1, 2, 3, and then tomorrow, the 19, 19, 19, and then 20, 20, 20, right? So it created that whole campaign, and the schedule part is done. All that is done. Now we have to just create the Excel CSV, and then there is a video to watch to do that, but I'm going to say export. And now we have the exports zip right there. And you could go and title that if you want to, but now what we're going to do is we have the zip file. So now here's what it looks like, bulk upload 1 right there. So then now we're going to go into our Pinterest account, and we're going to go over here to the 3 dots. You want to have a business account. So LearnWire Business. We're going to come over here to the icon over here, and we're going to go to, I believe it's bulk editor. I'm going to click on bulk editor right here. Okay, super interesting. But how you get there is you actually need to go into your profile and then edit profile, and then you can find all these actions right over here. We're going to want to go into bulk create pins and click on that. And then this is where we're going to drop that CSV file. Okay, now we can click it. Go to downloads, and then we have the bulk upload right here. And then we'll push open. And now it's going to open up our file. And it says upload successful. Success, your file was uploaded with pins are being created. This usually takes about 2 hours. If there's an issue creating your pins, you'll be notified by email. Got it. So now it's going to go and create all these pins for us. And I wonder if we can go and see what is scheduled. I'm going to go back over here. We'll just go back to maybe our home feed. Trying to navigate around, not really seeing. We'll click on the profile right here. And then here you can see, here are the posts, scheduled pins, 5 pins right here so far. And we have, so that's the only thing. I got to figure out why it's not registering. It might be because it's not technically connected successfully. So I'll have to go and check that out. Actually, it looks like LearnWire Reviews is actually the account. So that's probably why my categories were not showing up, or my boards. But we have our pins here, and these are the ones that are going to be able to be seen later on. You can see that they're scheduled now right over here. And this is where we can get a first look at them. Look at this. Earnings with School comprehensive platform, and it's pulling in some money and some different things right over here. So pretty cool. I would like to use my own images most likely, but you can see how this is creating all these different community, all these different, this literally would have taken hours of work. They're all in different dimensions as well. Some stuff not right. School, like right over here, that title doesn't look that good right there. But for the most part, this looks pretty good. Like we click over here, we'll just take a look at what this looks like. Create and sell courses with School, the all-in-one solution right over here. So obviously it doesn't have a whole lot to go off of with the images that I had. I would, like I said, the more creative images you can upload, the better. But we do have a link right over here. This is the link that it's going to, and look, it's going to change the slug out right here. Right there, it's going to change the slug out. I'm not really sure what this looks like if we go and copy that and paste it over into here. So it's going to bring traffic back. It's creating a unique slug. So it doesn't look like we're spamming the same link every time. And people, if they do click on the pin, it will come back to here. So you can actually drive traffic to. So that's pretty unique and pretty brilliant right over here. We can come in here now and actually switch all these, which I'm going to right now. You can actually make adjustments and so forth. I'm going to push done. But that's it, guys. This is what is it? TrafficWave Generator. I think this might be a useful tool to generate traffic with Pinterest if you put a little bit more effort into the images and so forth, create your own templates and so forth. You might want to come in here and if any of them look bad, change out some of the images or remove them. But overall, this looks like it definitely functions and works well. And we got all these pins all scheduled and ready to go at the click of a couple buttons. So super cool. Let me know what you guys think below. If you want to go and pick this up, there'll be a link below. If you want that special discount, this is one of those deals that's only running for 3 or 4 days. So you want to go pick it up right now before the price increases. Thanks for joining me, and I'll see you in the next video.